Hello everyone and welcome back. Got a little banged up on our trip here, but we're ready to take on the boss. Alright, first phase, there's a key part of his body that we have to hit and destroy in order to progress to second phase. But there are several parts that you can hit on first phase to make second phase easier. You'll see later. As of now, we're just killing these horrors. Just go over here. Buff our staff. Our magic refuel our mana bar, and let's get started. This is what we have to hit to get to phase 2. God. Now you can hit this to make it easier, as well as its hand, specifically the boils on its left hand, right here. Come on. There we go. Let's hit this. And hit this. And we get Transposing Kiln and Soul the Rotted Greatwood. Oh, Hodrick's dead. Suppose that's what happens when you stand right under a collapsing ceiling. Actually, it's not his fault. He probably didn't even realize it was going to collapse. Oh, let's go back to Firelink so we can buff our gear. Upgrade our weapon. Upgrade our Estus capacity. Upgrade our Estus's healing capabilities. As well as talk to some NPCs. We still have to give the ashes, I just remembered that. First, let's use up all these souls. There we go. Let's talk to her. Give her the ash.
Gracious, passing fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee.
Alright, so we'll buy this key. It's the key we need to get through that door in the sewer.
Ashmore.
Upgrade our stuff with Andre. Force. Get upgrade to +4, but I think +3 works now. Actually, why not? Okay, good.
Right like that.
Now let's finally talk to Cornix and get our Pyromancy Flame. Weird question. What? Why are there dead crows here? Oh well.
Ah, there you are, unkindled one. I wish to express my gratitude for trusting a lowly pyromancer and allowing me to gaze upon this majestic flame. As promised, I will impart pyromancies to you. But first, you'll need a flame of your own.
There we go. And he gives us our flame.
Careful you don't burn yourself with it.
I have Estus. Now, here's the pyromancies he initially sells. Fireball, Fire Surge, Great Combustion, and Flash Sweat. You can give him pyromancy tomes, which will find one of them in the next area. You can also reinforce your pyromancy flame via regular Titanite shards. Let's talk to him.
To learn pyromancies, you must vow to become my pupil. I know, but such is the way of the world. Respect your elders and so on. And pyromancy, of course, is no exception. Do not be gone for long. What is a teacher without a pupil?
Seems interesting. Let's see what Grey Rat has for us now that he's back from his plundering mission.
Oh, hello. You've come at a good time. It took some prowling, but I finally made a score. Go on, have a gander.
Alright. He now sells this Zweihander. Zweihander, I think that's how it's pronounced. Pontiff Knight Curved Sword, you get this from an enemy later on. The S-Talk. Also a decent weapon for a mage build. Low stats needed to wield it. He now sells the short bow, so here's the first bow you can get outside of the longbow. Sells the glaive, sells the war pick. Here's some things I think he didn't sell before. The Knight Shield and Pontiff Knight Shield. You also get this from the same enemy that you got the Pontiff Knight Curved Sword from. It's got decent elemental defenses. Plus, he also sells the Knight set and the Assassin set. And we're good. Let's... Well, after you leave the area with all 5 dark sigils from Yoel, he dies, and this NPC, Yuria of Londor, appears. She's also important to the whole ending that we're trying to achieve.
Oh, prithee, art thou good Yoel's master? I am Yuria of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, Yoel's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead.
And she gives us a dignified bow gesture.
Another matter. Thou'rt a lord, art thou not? Bearer of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows. For the time thou remainst our lord, we of Londor shall serve thee. And I, of course, am also thine.
Alright, so here's some of the things she sells. Well, buy this, because this is how you get the miracles you need to buy or have in your possession for the miracle achievements. We'll give this to the dark magic teacher. Teaches all sorts of dark miracles, dark pyromancies, dark sorceries, aka what used to be called hexes in Dark Souls 2. Oh, this is this. She also sells Yoel's stuff. This you use to get rid of your lever face from hollowing, and reduces the hollowing level to 0. You still have your dark sigil, so the more you die, the more it builds back up. So it's a temporary fix. There's another way of curing hollowing and doing what the purging stone does, but it's kind of based on your level in terms of the cost. And here's the Untrue Dark Ring if you don't want to use Purging Stone or the other method. And Untrue White Ring. Here's Ring of Sacrifice. See, basically that's the ring that everyone can find. And the Dark Hand Weapon.
Till we meet again, may the dark sigil guide thee.
Alright. I guess we'll talk to Hawkwood later on, but first, let's talk to that guy next to Lofric's throne. Because we've got the Pale Tongue.
Well, hasn't it been some time? I'm Leonard, the Ringfinger. Remember me? I slipped you those red eyes some time ago. You're making quite an effort of it, so I thought you might like to know. If you yearn for a proper red-eye orb, one that is uncracked, then kill the Dark Wraith, survivor of the land swallowed by darkness. He has been a prisoner for many ages in the deepest cell in all Lothric.
And he gives us this. Remember that door that we could access? It was near where Grey Rat was locked up. There's the key.
I can see it in your eyes. If you didn't invade, didn't pillage, whatever would you do?
Alright, since he has nothing else to say, let's just talk to Ludlif. And give him to kill him.
Fret not, fret not. My feet are here firmly planted. For I am a lord, and this is my throne.
So let's give him the kiln.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession. Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
Alright, when I said you could make items, weapons, souls, and rings, I threw in items for some reason. Basically, spells, weapons, and rings out of the boss souls. For now, we'll, in order to get the ring achievement, make the Pontiff's left eye from Vort's soul, sorry. Yeah. And from the Rotted Greatwood soul, we'll make also a greatsword. Now, if you want, you could still look at the description of the items later on for curiosity's sake.
Now.
So with that out of the way, let's level up the Firekeeper.
Welcome us. Then hey.
Got to our benchmark of 20 for now. Speaking of benchmarks, at the end of this, I'm intending on having 27 Vigor for a stopping point. That's a hard stopping point for Vigor stat. 20 Endurance, another hard stopping point for leveling that. 24 for Attunement, good point, and for the remaining 4 points will be 11 Vitality. 16 Strength for a weapon we'll wield later on in the game. This we won't touch. This will go up to 60. That's the hard point where it stops scaling for spells and weapons that scale off intelligence. And the rest we won't touch, so we're good.
Farewell, maiden.
Now, last thing we have to do is burn the bone. So with that, we are done. I'll see you all next time. Bye, everyone.